Buongiorno.
Well, you guys won.
You won.
We're finally doing it.
We got so much fan pressure. People found me on the freaking streets, man. And they're like, hey, where's facts about walruses? I'm like, hey, geez, man, I didn't even know I promised that. But
you tell one side of the story and suddenly people expect you to finish it. I mean, who do you think we are?
we're surprised that none of you guys knew about this stuff before we brought it up.
Frankly, I thought monkeys was common knowledge. But whatever. I guess we'll do facts about walruses.
You win. Walrus facts incoming. I think we should cite our sources first.
Oh, yeah. We got flack about that last time.
Walruses, An In-Depth People's History by Harold Ramis. Journey Through the Mind's Eye of the Walrus. Well, those are written actually on papyrus tablets. Those are really hard to get a hold of. So those are exclusive sources.
Just charred papyrus just off the edge.
Just from the Nile Valley.
So in our Facts About Monkeys video, we briefly touched upon the rivalry between walruses and monkeys, and we just wanted to shed some further light on that so that we really clear the air about how this began and what it really means for our culture today. The rivalry between monkeys and walruses dates back to the year 1278, when Jip Jip the monkey broke Quimbly the walrus's ancient heirloom, causing an unrepairable rift between the species.
I just love it when you put so much flavor in history, Justin. I feel like you really just you give these moments it's just such power.
Well, thank you. I mean, it's how it happened.
The walrus and monkey dispute never actually ended, sadly. To this day, we actually live in the midst of a secret Cold War continuing between monkeys and walruses, deep under the sea in submarines. Did you know they have invisible submarines that go through the air too?
I did not know that.
Yeah, it's crazy.
But now that I do, I'm not going to sleep tonight. Now, while the conflict was not over, things did change briefly when the star-crossed lovers Hayabamba the walrus and Gookadool the monkey broke tradition and were wed by candlelight in the Grand Canyon.
When did this happen?
This was in the year 1985, actually.
Oh, wow.
Year Back to the Future came out. It didn't end the conflict. It was like a weird kind of...
It's like a Romeo and Juliet kind of
Yeah.
thing. Where do walruses go to college? At the Tuskegee Institute.
What's their enrollment rate? Walruses have the raw strength of 3 freight trains, but still can't open up a peanut butter jar.
That tells you a lot about peanut butter jars. What did the walrus do all night when his girlfriend dumped him?
Are your facts just jokes? Because 2 of them have just been like...
Yeah, well, this is the last one. He blubbered and cried like a baby. Blubber. Get it? Blubber. Like, ooh, but also like the fat stuff.
A walrus's tusk has many uses, including stone carving, skiing, and as the pillars of the Sistine Chapel.
I'm trying to think of a job that a walrus would not be able to do.
In Belgium, finding a walrus outside your door is seen as a sign that you will soon receive a message from a long-lost relative.
Wow, believes in traditions in Belgium.
But such good waffles.
Did you know that they leave a bowl out under the full moon?
Really?
Nothing happens. They just do it.
They don't fill it up with anything?
Nope.
They just put a bowl out?
Nothing. Walruses are the Tom Selleck of the sea.
Magnum CI. The Beatles song I Am the Walrus is actually a cry for help. John Lennon was the walrus, and no one would listen.
Back in 1907, a group of walruses were the first to grow whiskers, having seen a picture of Teddy Roosevelt and thinking, hey, that's a pretty cool guy. You may ask, how does a picture get into the ocean? Well,
pollution. And we now like to take this
We're not
opportunity to
scientists.
talk about pollution and the effects it has on our ecosystem. Walruses do not shop at Walmart, despite rumors that they have been seen stalking the Nintendo Wii aisle looking for Skylanders on sale.
Debates on whether or not walruses grew their whiskers over the Teddy Roosevelt picture still go on today. Some groups actually think they grew the whiskers after seeing an episode of Magnum P.I.
Wait, but it still starred Tom Selleck?
Yeah.
So he filmed 2 shows?
Wait, was Tom Selleck in Magnum P.I.?
Yes. He was.
Okay, so we wrote all this stuff without knowing any of it was connected.
DC's failed comic series WalrusMan ran for only 3 issues before its creator, Doug Boog, was impaled by a rogue walrus for cultural appropriation.
Walruses can't help themselves. Back during the 6th Punic War is actually the first instance walruses were witnessed riding into battle on humans.
Wait, on humans? Whoa.
Yeah, I know, right? They were a lot smaller back in the Punic Wars.
Is a eunuch like a punic like
Is
a
a
small
eunuch?
a small eunuch?
Is a Punic like a small eunuch? Yeah, that's what they fought the wars over. They were like, hey, who gets all these Punics? It's like, I want all the Punics. I'm like, I want all the Punics. Walruses aren't actually underwater breathers. It's actually a conspiracy theory. Any picture you see of a walrus underwater is doctored by these animal rights activists that are basically trying to get you to think they're sea creatures, because it's way easier to advocate for sea creatures because they can make SeaWorld documentaries about it and make tons of money, and the government's involved. Oh, we can't say that because we work for them.
Yeah, we can't do that one.
Ooh.
Sorry.
Darn. These guys, they think they know. We never told you what government we work for.
No, not even once.
We don't work for the U.S. government. We work for another one. And
It's
a
all
mystery.
a ruse.
So I guess you have to go back and watch all of our videos again in order to find the clue to where I traveled to.
I guess you're gonna have to like and subscribe.
So comment, like, subscribe, rewatch. Well, so Walrus mixed martial arts is actually getting pretty big this year.
Really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Dana White, the Walrus version. Have you seen him?
No, I haven't
Oh,
actually.
he's buff.
Interesting.
He's buff.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's got the muscle mass for it. You know, he's really built for that kind of thing. And it's hang on.
Oh, hello. Who's this?
How'd you get in here?
Hi. I'm a representative of a walrus kind.
What? Walruses?
I didn't know they had representatives.
Yeah, I'm a part of the organization.
WalrusMan McGee?
Yes, actually, I heard y'all were, talking about walruses.
Yeah, we're
I
talking.
understand it. Y'all are here running your little, show, if that's what it's to be called.
Yeah.
That's what I'd call it a show.
I'd call it a show.
Do you got a problem with us
You
spreading
got a
the
problem
truth
with
about
us talking about
walruses?
walruses?
It really, rackles my jimmies
Mhm.
to say when I hear people say incorrect things.
Whoa.
Well, hang on. Whoa. Listen, I was
Incorrect.
I was cool with you being here up until that point. Where you
Yeah,
just
yeah.
called us lying.
Lying, because people don't tell us we lie. I'm sorry, but Gerald D. Walrus, his 8 novels are unparalleled.
They're
The
basi-
12th Planet, the saga of the walruses and their exodus from Xenar is not like contested fiction. That's fact.
I need you to listen here right now. Gerald D. Walrus he's a sham.
Dude, you talk about
All right,
Gerald D.
get out.
Walrus. Get out.
Get out of
Gerald
here.
D. Walrus wasn't even a walrus.
We had
He
the
was an
monkey guy in
elephant
here,
seal.
and he was yelling
He
at
was
us
an
about
elephant
monkeys, and I want
seal.
you out of this government void.
All right.
Next, security, come get it.
No.
Get him out.
This calls for something more. Dolphin, disintegrate him.
Wait, he can do that?
Yep.
Oh wow.
Holy moly, guacamole. That was cool.
Well, thank you guys very much for
Thanks
watching.
Sorry about that little interruption there.
Yeah, it always seems to happen when we start telling people the truth.
Someone just has to barge in here. How do they even find us?
Well, I mean, I did put a sign outside
Oh,
that said
nuts.
I shouldn't have done that. I'll go take it down.
So, peace.
Or war.
You decide.